Wisbrun-Overakker. She is the founder and CEO of Doing Business, Doing Good. She offers both online and offline training and coaching for conscious business leaders. And she has the program for Leaders for Good, who want to discover and live their purpose and turn it into action for positive impact for a better and a more sustainable world. She is also a lecturer for Transformational Leadership and Sustainability at HNU. And I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, but it's Hochschule Neu Ulm in Germany. Welcome, Sophie. Let's see where
impressive.
I tried.
Well pronounced. You can do it better than me.
Welcome, Sophie. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Sophie. I'm from the Netherlands, living in Germany at the moment, having 3 children. And a very long time ago, I decided to study business and then work in business because I wanted to create a better world. And I thought, okay, this is where it goes fast, and business is a real catalyst for change. So I started in business in marketing, and I thought, okay, it's gonna take a long while before I can change things here, but that didn't happen. So very early on in my career, I actually took up the role as head of sustainability, started really small, and transformed the company to become fully sustainable, meaning that everyone integrated it in their work, and the company became one of the most sustainable companies in the country. So that was a company, Procter & Gamble in the Netherlands. I then moved to Geneva, worked there for international brands, and also rode against the stream to basically catalyze more sustainable change there within my own business unit of healthcare, but also for innovation programs for P&G globally. So I did a lot, and then after 10 years in that company, I decided to make a change, to create more impact. But at that time, I couldn't really make the decision yet. So I again went into a big corporate, Novartis, where I combined marketing with sustainability as well. And then decided actually after 2 years there to start my own company, which was in 2017. Doing Business, Doing Good, as you shared earlier, Eva. And I really wanted to focus on helping the conscious business leaders and companies to accelerate their sustainable transformations. Because I had been rowing a lot against the stream, pioneering sustainability forward for these big corporations. And I wanted to basically now help people that really wanted to change to embrace change. Easier said than done, I have to say, how to find these companies and these people. But I have been on a very exciting journey over the last couple of years. So organized a summit where I reached thousands of business leaders to embrace ways how to use their business as a force for good. And also developed several programs for leaders and brands and organizations to find their purpose and how to translate that into sustainable positive impact. Because what I found is, there are many accelerators to change and to sustainable impact, but purpose to me is really the connecting thread for leaders. Between your body, soul, heart, and mind, for companies as well, to connect the dots. And I don't have dots, but to connect the dots and to really engage everyone behind the shared vision, mission, and purpose, and shared values. So that's why I always start with helping transformational leaders with really getting clarity on their purpose. Not only, I mean, having a sense of purpose, but really being able to articulate it and translate it into the impact areas that they uniquely can make bigger and make a big impact. And I do the same for companies, basically starting with purpose, really having a holistic approach, and then help them with creating impact in a way that it is not only causing less harm, but also as much as possible. And of course, this is a journey for companies and for leaders as well, as much as possible to create a positive impact and a regenerative impact. So not only doing less bad, but doing actually only good. Because yeah, that is basically my big dream, that I mean, actually, the more business we do, the more good we do. And at the moment, of course, we are not there yet. Everyone is on a journey. Yeah, I mean, that is one of my big dreams. And the other big dream is that everyone, or at least, I mean, a tipping point of people really, I mean, knows their purpose and embraces this, beautiful transformation that exists in each and every one of us, to together create that better world that we all want. So yeah.
That's wonderful. I really love that you're focusing on purpose and conscious leaders, and that's a great that is a great starting point, actually. So yeah, you are really doing some great stuff there, and you have this online course as well, right?
Yeah, I have indeed an online course where people can really go in depth into themselves and then connect to the wider world. I mean, around you, your basically web of life around you, in your family, your work, your community, etc. To really clearly articulate your purpose, your mission, vision, your values, and how that translates in your personal positive impact plan. It's basically a blueprint for your own transformation and clarity on purpose, and to continue basically growing and catalyzing your positive impact. To be resilient even in times that you are, not in a job, or there are difficult times, because that is what I found. To be aware of your inner sustainability is what we need to make a sustainable impact around us.
Yeah. That's truly important, and people needs the most when they are between work, right, to find their true passion and purpose.
Yeah, what I find is, a lot of people talk about change and transformation, but there are very little people that, I love change personally, and there are many people like that. In this call, there are also a lot of people like that just love to continuously grow and develop themselves and change and embrace change. But naturally, not many people are like that. So what I found is that a lot of people that are in a pivotal moment of change within jobs, or they basically awaken to the fact that they want to create a sustainable impact or grow their sustainable impact. That is the moment that they reach out to me the most. There are social entrepreneurs, of course, but the biggest change, or the biggest group of people, is the group of people so far that are in between jobs and are in a moment of change themselves. Yeah,
great. Yeah, it's wonderful to hear you describing your work and your mission, actually, because it is a mission to help people to do that transformational work. So and how did you benefit from this course then?
Yeah, so I have been doing a lot of courses. I just constantly love to learn, and I found you, Eva, and my big dream is, I think everyone shares that we reach the Sustainable Development Goals in 2030. And I have worked with the Sustainable Development Goals, but never did a deep dive. So I really wanted to do this course to deep dive and really take the time to finally play with the Sustainable Development Goals, but also with the targets and indicators, and yeah, just to know more about those, and be able to help companies better if they want to work on the SDGs and go deeper as well.
Yeah. And can you see where you're at in Netherlands or Germany or Switzerland, that are companies starting to apply this, or what are your reflections?
Yes, they are. I mean, especially, it depends actually. The bigger companies, of course, they all do that. But sometimes, I mean, it feels like they're doing it as a tick of the box exercise because they have to and not really go deep. And then, of course, the smaller companies, I mean, like so many things and tools and frameworks with sustainability, they sometimes just simply don't have the time. But they are, of course, open to it. And then it is, I mean, an opportunity to make it simple for them, so that they can run with it quickly.
Yeah.
But there is a huge, I mean, openness for the SDGs. The awareness is increasing, yet I still experience that I'm in a room or a workshop and there are people, sometimes a majority of people, that haven't heard about it in the business context.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is starting to tip, I think, even more. So yeah. Great, Sophie. Thank you for joining today, and thank you for sharing your story. It's a wonderful story, and I would like to give you a toast as well. So congratulations to your certification. Cheers.
Yeah,
and
thank you,
how
Eva.
do you say that in your language?
Dankjewel.
Dankjewel. All right.
Dankjewel, and thank you, Eva, for the beautiful course and the beautiful community you created. Really wonderful. So thanks.
Thank you.
To you as well.
Thank you. You're welcome. Cheers. Dankjewel.